All right, here we are at NHL 25, episode 2, and let's go play.
Benefit of disability is a valid 25 and the scars from my ex. They crap elastic bands on me stretch so far and then snap deep inside coast. Hallucinations, trouble vision. This is from the underworld, but conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mom, but not because I'm a bomb. Alone and physically gone. So thin, so frail, so weak at the core. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I found a hole in my chest, just a feel. I wished I was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold. Facts, 26, I'm lying. The new pain sophisticated while I'm lying.
Sponsored today by Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
Opening face-off just moments away. Tries to feed it over to Brink. And he takes the pass. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Denies him in close.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Shot comes up with a big-time glove save. Puck scooped up by Cates. The Flyers gain the zone. Standing tall with the save. Big stop by the keeper. Washington's looking to break out. Here they come up along the wing. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. They've got numbers here. Moves it to Barabari. Along the right wall, heading to the offensive end. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. With possession along the wall. Works it across to Brink. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Richardson's taking it from his own end. Dumps the puck in. The Flyers have it from their own end. And now it's over to Paling. The Capitals have it now. Ovechkin's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Dubois won the draw here in the offensive zone.
Goal!
Well, a little pop luck on that one as it bounces off someone in front.
Yeah!
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the
Wow.
lane, and instead it ricochets
Wow.
and into the net.
Wow. Kicking ass.
Washington's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
The Capitals will play from the defensive zone. That's moved up ahead. Makes the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Philadelphia's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. And they win the draw on their own end. Philadelphia's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Drives into the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. And he passes it up ahead to Richardson. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Angles it over to Dubois. Here we go, one-man rush. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Hathaway. Fires it. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
Shit.
Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a power goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This
Shit.
is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal.
Stretches one out to Lawton. Takes the pass. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, what a stop by Anderson.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes a save.
Past the midway mark in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Taken along the wall by Tippett. And it's a quick pass to Sanheim. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Dubois stick handling in his own zone. Nice dish from the left wing.
Fuck you.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by York. The Capitals gain possession. Shot! Hits aside the slap shot. Wow!
Need more assists. Shit. These settings carry over or what?
Access on Ice Trainer. Gameplay sliders.
What the hell? Didn't carry over. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Why can't they? I need to switch these in the settings. Yeah, this game is over. I'm gonna switch that.
Accessibility. Audio gameplay sliders. Accessibility.
Slides it diagonally to Dubois. Here they come on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Dubois. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away. And a great save. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Through the middle of the ice. Breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Exceptional goaltending. There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. Slides it across. Comes up with a stop. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And now he moves it quickly to Richardson. Big save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And that goes off the player in front. You can really sense the nervous energy here from the home fans here with this pressure. Passes for the stop. And a big time stop there. Scooped up by the knee. There's the hit on the play. There's the whistle. Look at this. They're ready to drop the gloves. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Philadelphia's got the puck at their own end. Yeah, you gotta sense this was.
Accessibility rules. Gameplay sliders. Accessibility. Be a pro set rules. Accessibility. Be a pro setting behavior. Be a pro setting behavior rules. Accessibility.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down, he's injured. You knew that was going to be answered for.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Washington's got a hold of the puck now.
Richardson's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench.
Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it.
Accessibility. The audit gameplay sliders. Accessibility.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Richardson. Makes the save. Colin Cole under pressure. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a faceoff. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Sealer. And they're not going to stand for this here, Cheryl.
No, I mean, you see that injury, and it's a dangerous play. And so as a teammate, you come in and you want to defend your teammate that's injured now. You have to do it, James. There's no place in the game for that. The Capitals are the clear victors in that fight, and that generates some energy, momentum for their team. Everyone's standing up and batting their sticks.
Sandin's got the puck in his own zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Directs it on over to Zamula. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Dubois. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Big time stop by Erson.
Richardson's back on the ice after serving that.
Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous. You can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they dropped the glove. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Chikrin's moving the puck through his own zone. Fires it on net. Tremendous glove save by Erson. Washington's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Capitals win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's a shot. Stops the cold. The Flyers have it against the wall. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And that's deflected off someone in front.
York's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Feeds it over to Richardson. He's going to step. Hits the post.
And what an opportunity there as he looks to shoot that puck. He's in good position. He can see exactly where he wants to go. Just misses.
And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a save by Erson. And he comes up big again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in. But I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Late goings of this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. 2 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Accessibility.
Zamula is out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. He's going to break away! Oh, the eyes on the play!
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate.
Wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James.
All right, Cheryl, walk me through what's being said on the bench right now with the coach talking to the rookie.
Well, I don't think you can look at the scoreboard as a measuring stick. So listen, coach is saying don't get frustrated. Just stay the course. Stay present shift by shift because guess what? You're having a great game. Continue what you're doing, kid.
Washington's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this 3rd period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, there's so much emphasis on winning faceoff, James, and this is why you get possession and you get a huge opportunity quick off the draw.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night. It looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done, but the rookie nailed it and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Philadelphia's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Great shot from the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Thompson.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Washington's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. Passes it to Couturier. Quick pass across to Konechny. Delayed penalty looming. And they're
tired of these penalties. Damn it.
Accessibility. Be a pro setting rules. Accessibility.
go here.
Well, they're going to answer the call because of that hit to their star player, James. And when you do this, you also garner chemistry within your lineup. You got to stand up for your teammates.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard.
And after that spirited tilt, Shell, we know what the rule is, and these guys are done for the night.
James, they're going to hit the showers and cool off those tempers that were flaring. Anytime you fight in this league, you're going to get a major, and they're getting ejected.
Less than 60 seconds left in regulation.
Oh, you fuckers. Shit.
Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime. It's
Come on,
coming
Ovechkin.
up in moments. Overtime is underway here. Next goal wins. Let's go. Oh, what a slick stop by Earson.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the spread is in that slow spot and taking all the space away.
They are really buzzing. Stop.
Yes! Ovechkin!
This one's over.
Ovechkin scores! Yeah, boy.
They needed overtime, but what an effort.
Boy. That can score.
The key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're played, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
Yeah.
Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Capitals took to the ice to battle the Flyers. Washington pulls off some...
I'm going to stop getting penalties, though.
Story here unfolding after the morning skate, and Ray Ferraro joins us on the line. Can talk about it a little bit more. Line number 2 for the youngster here, Razor.
Yeah, it's a pretty good step for him, and you know he's done this before, and I think he's more ready for it now than he was in the first opportunity. But you play on that second line, you still have the insulation of the top line chewing up the other team's best defense pair. So this is a good spot for him. I think he can be successful here.
We'll let the game play out and see how it goes, but I'm really intrigued to see how this kid responds to this opportunity that's been presented to him.
Accessibility. Via Pro's gameplay sliders.
Minutes. The time.
accessibility.
Kick some butt.
The Capitals come into this one having won the last one of this rivalry. Richardson's known for his physicality and offense the last time he played them. Kuzmenko's a player who can open things up, and he did that the last meeting. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
It's the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, take it away.
Two of the most outstanding rookies in the league going head-to-head, and you know they're going to be on the final ballot for that Calder Trophy, and it's going to be toe-to-toe right down to crunch time, James. But it's also about their outstanding potential. Everyone in the stands come to watch these young players play. It's also showing a snapshot of the future and what it's going to look like.
He got all of it. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Washington's got it in the offensive zone. Hammers one, and he skies that one over the net.
Well, you can certainly see where he was looking, James. He's looking to go bar down up high here, and he just gets too much locked on that one, doesn't turn the wrist over, and guess what? It's high, it's missed.
Passes the puck over to Hathaway. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Off the left wing and into center. Here's a chance. Oh, great save by Ersson. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Shot. Oh, solid save by Ersson. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Forster swooping in on the attack. Takes the shot.
Shit.
Scores. And just like that.
Oh, no.
Dave Calder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just
Come on now.
James. That was incredibly fast.
Bullshit.
The coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Yes. Magic pain.
And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Richardson.
Damn it.
Grabs the puck.
You.
Looks to pass it to Forster. Philadelphia's crossed the line and on the attack. Washington's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Richardson. Cuts into the paint. Wow. And the rookie comes up clutch once again.
Well, he's going to get his 10th of the season there, James, and that's a nice number for him. He didn't want to be just a passenger coming into this league. He wants to be a contributor, and he's building upon it. He gets this shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
10 goals now for the rookie. I think it's fair to say he belongs.
Well, he believes he belongs, no question about it, James. It's not just the production, but it's urgency around the puck. You can see that he's just eating up everything that the staff has to say to him. There's good communication on the ice. I feel like he believes that he's a big part of this group.
Tries to feed it over to McMichael. And that one's turned away. Flips it on net. Too much congestion blocks the shot.
Richardson's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Washington's got a 1-goal lead. Sealer's got it in the defensive end. Slides it to Couturier. Takes a shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Lindgren.
Great positioning.
All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the streets, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
The Capitals have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. McMichael's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Denies him on the play. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Lutton's won it in their own end. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Roy. On-man rush. That save, you've got to be better than that. And he elects to play the puck. Cates plays it now. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. All right, joining us part of the broadcast crew, our third member in, Carlin Bays.
Thanks, James. The rookie's been performing so well as of late. He's going to get rewarded by the coach. He's moving on up to the second line, and social media has noticed. T-Bird87 says, loving the move, coach. James, back to you.
All right, thanks very much for that, CB. Play continues on the ice. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick pass to Mangiapane, and makes the routine save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Washington's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Works it across to McMichael. He carries the puck up along the wing. Tries to get it to Richardson. Shot, turns him away. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Capitals are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Quick shot! There's a great save on an excellent chance there. And a stiff break setup. Skates to the crease. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Washington's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah!
Your seat gets a little bit lighter and you play a little freer.
Well, Pounder, you know something about rivalry matchups, and I mean, this is what rivalries are all about, right?
Really it is, and there's an uptick in his performance every time he plays this team, James, and he's a point-per-game player when he faces this opponent, and there's no question about it. He is a difference maker when he plays against them.
Picked up along the boards by McMichael. Takes it to the front. Handles the puck at the point. Puts it on net. And he shuts the door on that. Angles it over to Kuzmenko. Plays the puck up ahead. And that's intercepted by Carlson.
The Capitals are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Dishes it off. And he makes a save there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame, Washington's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Flyers moving ahead. Shot! Good save! How did he get a piece of that? Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Roy's gained the line and on the attack. Great read to break up the play. They've got numbers here, and that's a smart heads-up play by McMichael. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Huge steal at his own end. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. In the final moments of this period, Washington's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Moves it to Carlson. Dishes it to Wilson. Puck moved over to Richardson. Takes it into the slot, and he elects to explore his options. Moves the puck up to Tippett. Philadelphia's gained the line and into the zone. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Washington's got it from behind the net. Wilson's moving it ahead. Here's the chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Could have tipped it in there.
Steelers not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Answer the call there. Oh, another great save right there. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Solid check to slow him down. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Here's a hit, and they'll skate it out of the zone. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Beats it over. Takes that pass back at the point. And that goes off. Scores! Off the skate and threaded into the back of the net.
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off your skate and in it. This is one of those plays where you just kind of throw your hands up in the air as a defender. You're in good position. All of a sudden, the puck comes your way and goes off your skate and in. Tough luck. Well, the frustration has been mounting for the coach all night. I mean, you're playing a heated rival. You've lost. Now you've got this huge deficit. And there's no energy from anyone. No one's getting out there. No one's laying a hit. No one's trying to create anything in this game.
Washington's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long. And look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
And that puck leaves the zone. The Capitals going to work on offense. Fantastic save! And that's blocked away. Denies him again. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. Passes it over. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Couturier is back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain?
And we're kicking ass.
Everyone down.
Another goal? My God. They're actually pretty good.
Slides it across to Kuzmenko. They go on the attack through center. Here's a short pass to Couturier. Goaltender covers them. We get a stoppage in play.
I think we need another goal.
Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach. And at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with the young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one.
Lindgren's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He fails in that multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his.
Washington's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. We're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponents, and they're filling the net.
Oh, an unbelievable stop by Lindgren. Here's a chance. Oh, he got howled by Lindgren.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Slides the puck over. Philadelphia's got it in the neutral zone. Hooked away at center by Wilson. Quick feed to Richardson. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Rips it and rips it, and they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Capitals lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Tries to get it over to Wilson. Fires it, and that's off target as it hits the body. Quick pass to Kuzmenko.
Sanheim's Drake snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Hammers it on net, makes the save and putting out the fire in front. They've got numbers. Center into the middle. The shot, and he makes the easy save. Damn. Moves the puck to Johnson. Takes it to the net. Slides it up to Richardson. Breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Quick pass to Wilson. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it to Couturier. And he takes the feed. Oh, a clutch save!
Lindgren's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shot! And he comes up with it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Washington's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Capitals win the faceoff. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Couturier's got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Strome. Gains the zone through center. Slides it diagonally to McMichael. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Intercepted at center by Tippett. Right side sent up ahead into the middle of the ice. Slides it across. Here's a blast. Blocked in front. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Handles the pass. Fires it on net. Great save by Lindgren.
The Flyers need to find an answer in this game. They're halfway through it. They haven't dictated pace. They've been back on their heels. If they want to get back in it, they're going to have to find some energy and some momentum.
Cates has the puck against the half wall. And that one's denied. Risky play, but pokes it away. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Philadelphia's got the puck. Denies him with the save. shot. Stuffs him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Washington's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. The Capitals have it now. Here's a short pass to McMichael. Toss it up at center. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Quick feed to Lawton. Big time save on a big time shot. Here comes the goaltender playing the puck outside the crease. The Flyers get a hold of the puck with time winding down in the period. Receives the pass. And that's intercepted.
The Capitals have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close. They know how to intercept. And it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Washington's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is a magic number. You've got periods in 18 minutes. Washington's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Puck is dropped on period number 3, and I almost wonder if they might make it run time.
Yes.
And look who's at it again! You don't get these nets very often, James. And I appreciate it when they get them and continue to pad the stats.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Pass back to the point. There's a shot. Denies him on the stopper. There's another consecutive save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Capitals lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Oh, there's one more. Oh, it looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
This is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained overwhelming pressure by the opponent.
Face-off coming up here. Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know we're in the midst of
Yeah.
Well, talk about a friendly game right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, this is a player looks like they worked on practice to get the win, and then a quick release shot buries it home.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Sheriff.
Accessibility. Setting, player name, contrast, audio, master volume. 10. Accessibility.
Wow, positive vibes all the way around, James. And I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job. Because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific. And he answered the call. And that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player. You're nervous. You want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does. And sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
And then we moves it to McMichael. Moves the puck. Oh, it's denied by Fedotov. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Dishes it off. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Hammers a shot. That's off a stick. Quick pass to McMichael. Here's the
Broke my
chance.
stick.
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
The Capitals have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Quick pass across to McMichael. Tries to get the puck over to Wilson. And that pass goes off a stick. How did he stop that one? Oh, and a board-rattling hit. Oh, he saved it! Wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. The Capitals have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Picked up along the wall by Kuzmenko. And now he angles it across to Couturier. Here's a chance. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Capitals win the draw on their own end. Turn that chance aside. Up along the wing. With the backhander. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Shot. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
The Capitals are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Moves it to Carlson.
Washington's made a line change, and it's the second line that comes out, and they've been real effective in this game, James. They've contributed offensively. It's a nice luxury to have as a coach. You just look down your lineup, and there's your second line, and maybe your top producers.
The Capitals have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. Shuts them down. Moves it quickly over to Paling. Rocks him on the play. Richardson's lugging the puck, and that pass attempt is deflected. And look who's at it again, another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
Score! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
He got all of that hit. Puck exits the zone, and that's intercepted by Roy.
The Capitals have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. Here's a short pass to Tippett. And there's a glove save on the play. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Bolts are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Puck grab by Tippett. From the point, looks to make something happen. Philadelphia's got the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. Philadelphia's in now. We looked at Cheryl's pound-for-pound matchup earlier in the game. Cheryl, do we have a winner?
Richardson's had an excellent night, James. He's going to take home the award. Why? Because he's jumping off the page. How many times have we said his name? Because he's creating all over the ice. Look at his point production. Look at the puck on his stick. He's doing it all out there. He's making a real difference.
Too much congestion in front. Gets the puck in deep. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Lindgren's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Answers the call with a big save. And that shot dies in traffic. Philadelphia's in on the offensive attack now. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puck picked up by Wilson. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Now a quick pass to Forster. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Big save by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Capitals have definitely used the shoot first mentality, and look at the score here late. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop. Quick feed to Paling. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Tries to feed it over to Hathaway. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
But as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
And that's all she wrote on that one. It was not one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times can you hit the back of the net? I mean, he was so dialed in. Sometimes when it's working, it's just working, James.
Welcome back to the show. 5 minutes after the hour. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro with us on the line here. How are you?
Doing pretty good today.
What was your takeaway from last night?
I think I was most impressed, or what I was most focused on, was the rookie moving up to line two and just seeing how he was going to play, how he was going to handle that elevation and role and expectation. I thought he had a good night. He skated well. He created some offensive chances. I thought he looked very sure of himself in this more important position in the lineup.
Yeah, 100%. It just didn't seem out of place at all. I liked the move. I thought it was a bold one by the coach, and it certainly seemed to pay off. And hey, a nice little feather in the cap with the rookie as he manages to notch his 10th career goal here in the show. And so, hey, look, he's not catching Gretzky anytime soon, but at the same time, it's still a very respectable number. He's into double digits now for his career in the NHL with his 10. All right, elsewhere around the National Hockey League, a couple of other. Get the win, and look at some of the ice time that some of these guys had. I mean, big minutes, and certainly the coach trusting them in that. All right, to the phones we go. We're heading to Bayside. Let's check in with Rupert. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Penguins were hoping to play spoiler against the Oilers. Edmonton pounds their opposition with a big offensive night. The Predators took to the road to match up with the Blackhawks. Chicago toughs one out and pick up the win. The Islanders were in a dogfight on the road against the Devils. The New York Islanders turned it up to 11 in this one. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Capitals take possession to get this one underway. Quick pass to Carlson. Moves it on over to Richardson. Gains the zone from the right. Here's a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And a great save.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Slides the puck across Cassidy. Beats it over. Stops him with a glove. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Protas is in a scoreless drought, and this is a tough place to be. He's not used to it. Trying to figure it out, listen to some advice, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be one that ricochets in that'll likely break the streak.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here they are on the attack. Monster save by Vasilevsky.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shoot.
Access of gameplay sliders.
Why does it keep resetting? This is gay. Keep having to readjust this.
Accessibility.
It keeps doing that.
He's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Sends it quickly to point. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. The Capitals have it against the wall. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Works it across to McDonough. Taken by Gensel. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Washington's got a hold of the puck. Looks to make a play over to Wilson. Oh, he starts it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still no score in this one.
Shit.
Quick pass over to SMO. Slides it across to Gergensons. Takes the shot. Glove save made by Thompson. The Bolts gain control of the puck.
Damn it.
Well, he's on the board. It's always a good feeling when you get your first under your belt, James, but it's always about setting the tone at the beginning of the season, setting yourself up for success.
The Bolts have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. McMichael's one possession. Angles it over to Richardson. Scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Washington's put themselves on the board, and we've got a one-goal game.
Well, they certainly feel a lot better right now, James. They did at the beginning of the game where they got into a multiple goal deficit, but they pushed, they had good habits, and they find themselves within one.
And that's just out of reach. Taken along the wall by Richardson. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Hall's won a big draw on their own end. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thundering.
Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Scores! Rips it off the pipe.
Yeah!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Incredible. Look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Comfortable lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up.
More than half the period left to play. We got a tied the puck to Richardson.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
Quick use of the stick to poke it away. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic.
Chikrin's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Cuts to the front. Great pressure on the offensive end by Wilson.
Richardson's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Sends a pass over. Off target.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Richardson's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And that slides right out to center ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Vasilevsky. Feeds the puck up to SMO. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! And it's turned aside by Thompson. Moves it to Richardson. Hedman's taking it from his own end. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Passes it over. Comes up with the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Richardson's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Washington's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Standing tall with the save. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Chikrin. Pushes it across to Carlson. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a short pass to McMichael. Takes that one right in the logo. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Feeds it to Cirelli. Sends the pass over. Quick shot! Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. Takes it across the blue line. And that's a great hits-up play by Hedman.
Tampa Bay's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Nice save from point-blank range. Washington's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. The Bolts take possession off the face-off. "20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments."
Chikrin's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Our broadcast crew catching a conversation with the rookie and the coach here, Pounder.
Well, I think it's up to the coach to remind the young players on the team to keep it going. Don't get complacent. The game is far from over still.
The Capitals lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Quick feed to Cirelli. The Bolts will play from the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Thompson. He opts to keep it alive, but all sorts of pressure here. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Puck sent over to Atkinson. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. That's gloved by Thompson.
We know the goaltender was set to the...
Big time save! Oh my goodness!
So throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Takes the feed at center for the right wing. And now he tries to get it across to Ovechkin. Shot! Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly!
Shit!
Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. McMichaels won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, what a glove save by Vasilevsky. Hetman stick handling in his own zone. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Thompson. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. From the right side, takes the pass. For point blank,
Yes.
they score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Capitals have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
This should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead. And this is really important that they feed off of that energy and they come out in the third line.
Unable to reach that one. Oh, that'll make him think twice about going into the corner after that collision. Oh, what a save as he denies it again. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Tampa Bay's moving into the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Quick pass to Point. And he slides it quickly to Kucherov. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late going to the frame. The Capitals are looking to build on this one-goal lead.
Got to get more goals. Can't keep having close games like
Slides it diagonally past him all. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. To the front. Taking some piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. From the left side, they gain the zone. Fires it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Passes it over to Sandin. Moves it to Wilson. Turned aside with a glove by Vasilevsky. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Center's gliding out to the face-off dots here. The Capitals take possession off the face-off. Makes a save, Colin called under pressure. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Paul's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
McDonough's got the puck in his own zone and tries to make a diagonal pass past it all. Shot! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Well, let's see what this third period can offer in what has been a score fest thus far. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Washington's in the lead here in the third period, James, but this has been an action-packed, back-and-forth, entertaining game that just screams offense. I would have hated it. Why? There is zero defense to be had.
The Capitals have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Tampa Bay's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Bolts take it across the blue line. Fires it on net. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. Washington's clinging to this 4-3 lead.
Meaning their goal. You can't let them score another one.
Takes the feed. Gets down
Damn it.
over to point. Quick pass across to Gensel. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Sandin. Driving right to the front. Denies him.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Tampa Bay's got it across the line. Center King. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's a chance behind the net. And that pass is redirected. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff.
Damn.
Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hedman. And now it's to Hagel. There's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. The Capitals play it along the boards. And the puck departs the zone. Oh, look at this. Cuts to the paint. Risky play with the paddle, but it works.
Thompson's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
A feed out front, and that's stopped. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Washington's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third.
The Capitals are winning this game in part because of their second line that has been really effective. It's kind of a layered approach. When you can get depth scoring and secondary scoring, you know your team has a chance to be successful.
The Rangers are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope we're there. We will. Paul's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. A howitzer, and he stops that cannon there. Wow. The Capitals carried along the wall. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Capitals have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third.
Whoa. Shit.
Handles the puck. Deflected
Oh,
away.
shit.
Nice defensive use of the stick there. Drives to the crease. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Wilson's got it into offensive territory. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Atkinson's picking up steam. Here's a chance. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Passes over to McMichael. Slides it across. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Tries to feed it over to Kucherov. Gains the zone from the right side. Shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Here they come. Help all alone. Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, he gets a hattie to boot. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about the specific instruction and expectations on that shift. And when you go out to execute and then you come back to the bench, and you're kind of looking at your coach and they give you that reinforcement, it's a great feeling.
Sorelli's won it. Puck scooped up by Hedman. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. And now he moves it to Richardson. Huge steal at his own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And that goes off, curls off a body. The Bolts take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Richardson. Chernak's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Atkinson. And now it's over to Hagel. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Wilson. Stops the rocket of a shot. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Across the line along the left wall. Takes the shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease.
All
And
right,
make the
people,
save
that's
from
the
a
end of the
high danger
video.
area.
Peace. Later.
The final horn sounds, and it's